actually have a package that I have put together after attending the aged care course that Aged Care Steps put on, and it's kind of like a bit of a jigsaw puzzle, so you can piece together what you want to have. So I might have some form preparation, and that might cost an hour, so that will be an hourly rate. Or I've got the premium package at the top, which is everything. So everything from going out and visiting aged care facilities, to form filling in, to family meetings, to preparing a strategy discussion paper, and that's the premium service. So it really is, I put it down on the table and I say, okay, what do you need from me? And I let the clients decide what they need, what they want to take control over, and what they're happy to pass over to me. And generally, they're happy to pass a lot because it's complicated. So
we offer 3 services to clients. So we have 3 package services. We have an essential service, which really is just a cash flow summary. And that's more for people that know what they want to do. They want to sell the house. They want to pay a lump sum accommodation deposit. They just want to know if it's all going to work. So we do a very simple cash flow advice for them that says this is how you're going to be able to afford to fund that aged care. The second service we've got is our Advantage package, which is purely an advice package, which simply says we're going to do up to 5 different strategies, and we're going to explain to you the differences between keeping the house and renting it, selling the house. What are the implications of both? How does that all work out and what it's going to mean? Our Platinum package is a package that incorporates not only that advice but also further assistance in things like the completing of the income and assets assessment form for Centrelink, the negotiations with the aged care facility if they want us to be able to do that, and also the follow-up advice. So, for example, we may have given them advice that said, sell the home and we believe you're going to get X dollars. That might take 6 months to happen. In 6 months, those numbers change. They get less for the house or more for the house, and they need another statement of advice. So our Platinum package includes the costing for a second statement of advice.
The process is quite extensive because he sends out the 5 steps to aged care. He'll send them out a profile on myself, and he'll make the appointment and get the fact find ready. And so by the time they come in, and they all have to bring in if they're on Centrelink, they have to bring all the DVA. They have to bring an income and asset statement, because that's for me the starting point to make sure that's reconciled, because most of it's never up to date. They have to bring in the details of all their accounts, investments, if they can, details of their expenses for the home. So try to get as much information in that first meeting, so if we go to the next step, and they also have to bring their power of attorney in, so we know we're dealing with the right people.
Our strategic advice is usually priced up to about $3,000, and that will depend upon the amount of strategies that really are available and how we perceive the value that we're passing on to the client. Our Platinum service is $5,720, and we've priced that based upon our other packages and our service offer.
I have an hourly rate which I've worked out includes all my costs, and I sit down with the client and work out what it is that they actually need from me. So they might just need some form assistance, or they might need the whole package, which is quite extensive and includes everything. And that can range from, I think the lowest I've charged is $3,000 plus GST, all the way up to 5 and beyond plus GST. So it really just depends upon what the client is after.
Initially, pretty much gave it away. Initial appointment was free, and that they might have got an email, and at most we might have charged $500 plus GST for a lot of work, and that would probably take a couple of hours because it was all done manually. And then thank goodness for generator and aged care steps, so that the process got a lot easier, but the pricing didn't increase too much. So then I realised that maybe I had to give an increase. Even the local lawyers were telling me I should put the price up. I was way undercharging for the value that I gave. So we ended up putting it up to 1,300, which still probably didn't cover half the costs. And then after a few workshops and talking to other people in that space, we now charge a minimum of $2,750 for a single. If it's a couple, a minimum of $3,300.